What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hope you guys are having a very good day today. And today we have here one of the few last runs here of the no item run. And today is going to be special pose. Now, special pose is a little bit tricky, but you know what? After attempt like probably number 3 or 4, I kind of figured out what we had to do here. And the reason why is because of the 350 million download. This Ginyu here that you just saw here took double digits. Easy A Ginyu is actually really good. And the reason why is because in special pose, what I've noticed here is that there's no characters that can actually tank before they super attack. And you do see here we do take care of 184k damage from Vegeta. Vegeta on this freaking rotation or turn, whatever you want to call it, is a menace because he does so much damage. Krillin and Gohan actually don't do that much damage to everyone once they super attack, but for Vegeta, he is a menace, right? So we actually did get the stun here on Krillin, which is by accident because that was supposed to be for Vegeta, but I'll definitely take it here. And again, Vegeta is the biggest threat on this as far as an enemy on this stage here. So we do have here also of course the new AGL Gotenks, and of course I also brought here the free-to-play Gotenks. Both these characters are really good. Again, we're taking 100k from normals from Vegeta. Vegeta is just so disgusting, but we do have to rely on what's his face here, on AGL Gotenks here, because we have to stun Vegeta, because Vegeta again is the biggest threat. And this is also, I believe in my opinion, the hardest stage, just because how hard Vegeta hits. So we actually do get the stun here, which is really good. And again, we also have to make sure that we don't get supered by Gohan at the back. Gohan's not really a threat, especially when I bring here, of course, the physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks here as well. We actually get the double super, which is really good because we are also raising our defense for the free-to-play Gotenks, who, by the way, is really good. And of course, here we take care only 5k of damage. So things are looking pretty good. Of course, I'm going to keep Ginyu in the front because he has to be having that damage reduction when you are facing more than 2 enemies. Again, also this SCR Gotenks, a lot of people sleep on him. This Gotenks can stun. It is only a medium chance, but he also does raise defense, and he also provides support, again, like I said before. A lot of people sleep on this Gotenks here. Now, you could also bring Jocko if you wanted to. Jocko is actually a really good card to bring here because he does guarantee stun for that 1 turn. But the only issue with using Jocko is that you have to make sure that you are killing these enemies before you get him back on rotation, because again, he does not stun when you actually get him back on rotation. So again, Jocko, if you are using items, he's gonna be really good. If you're not using items, it's gonna be very tricky. So there goes Gotenks. Again, we got really lucky there that Gohan did not super Captain Ginyu in the front, because now we're able to seal up as well, which is something I also forgot to mention, is that Captain Ginyu is actually able to seal the opponent, which is really good, right? So now we have Gohan here that's left. Again, he's gonna take double digits from the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And now we have Super Saiyan Gotenks. This Gotenks, once he comes out, he is actually super good. Way better than Tech Majin Buu, by the way, because when he actually exchanges, this Gotenks is much more impactful compared to the Majin Buu. You can see here that the defense is looking really good, over close to 200k of damage here. We have some AGL orbs here, which is really nice, so we are able to heal up. And then of course here I get the same type keysters to go for the extra healing. Now, this was actually really well played out that we are able to kill Gohan this phase here, because next phase we do have here the STR Gotenks, which is type advantage against Super Buu. Now, Super Buu, he's not that difficult. Just you have to make sure that you actually get him stunned here, but he does hit pretty hard, okay? And we got really lucky again that there's no attacks in the front. So for sure, I'm gonna go ahead and put the STR Gotenks in the front, because if the if the Int Gotenks decides not to stun, at least the Gotenks, the SDR has type advantage. So I decided to put Gotenks in the front, and then we have Gotenks and Ghosts in slot number 2, and then we have Ginyu at the back because he's gonna be our best unit to actually tank everything, despite not having the damage reduction, right? So a lot of this is based on RNG at this point here. So we go for super attack number 1. Again, type advantage, no stun, which is very unfortunate. And we are taking 33k, and we eat a super attack. But there we go, another dodge, and that was very clutch. And the reason why is because that, I think, could have killed us, even though we're type advantage, because again, this Super Buu does hit very hard. But we get very lucky with the Gotenks, and we actually get the stun. So now things are looking really good. We just have to make sure we can actually make it to turn 3, because again, that's when Super Gotenks is going to come out and transform. So again, pretty strong turn. I'm going to make sure I keep the AGL Gotenks on rotation. And I do notice here that we are very close to a Dokkan attack for the Dokkan meter. But the thing is, I do have to prioritize HP, just because again, we don't really have any units that heal up except for the free-to-play Gotenks. And that's something that's also very crucial, is that I do have to keep in mind about the Rainbow Key Spheres, because the free-to-play Gotenks does heal us up quite a lot. So he's really, really good. Unfortunately, no stun here from the Gotenks. My Gotenks is only 55%, no additional super as well, which is really unfortunate. So again, right now we're still not in the clear, but as long as we stun here the Majin Buu this phase, we should be a-okay. So again, this was a good turn, but it all depends where Buu is going to attack. So as you guys can see here, there's multiple attacks in the front, so I for sure have to put the SR Gotenks, and I make sure I get as many key spheres as possible for the same type, so I make sure I heal up very nicely. And then there we go with the Rainbow Key Spheres, and we are able to heal up to about 80% HP, but you see here, we are taking 50k per normal. So again, a super attack, even though it's type advantage, would have cost us dearly, right, our HP. So again, Super Buu does hit very hard, but if you can actually stun him, then we can get the job done. This Gotenks has a great chance of stunning the enemy, which is really good. So we actually get the stun here again with the additional super. So now we're pretty much good to go for next phase, because we don't have to worry about Super Buu attacking us, and we also have a Gotenks as well again. So this was pretty, at first when I did try the special pose category, it was pretty difficult, I would say. But then once I saw the team build, I realized that Captain Ginyu was the answer to the run here. I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be the run right here. So now I see that we're very close to a Dokkan attack as well. And I already know in my mind that we're not able to save it for the next phase. So what I try to do is I try to make sure I get it actually for next turn, that's when we actually kill Majin Buu, and that we're also at full HP. My strategy is that we would start the next stage with this rotation with Captain Ginyu and also the AGL Gotenks here. And the reason why is because, of course, Captain Ginyu will be able to tank, but also the Gotenks, if we're lucky, can actually stun everyone else. So that was my main strategy. So I decided not to go for the same type key spheres, because we were going to get the Dokkan attack next phase here. So we do have an opponent here that can actually seal Super Buu. We have 2 units here that can actually stun Super Buu as well. So as long as we can actually get one more stun, which is most likely, then we are pretty much in the clear for being Super Buu and actually going on to the next stage. Special pose, it's actually really not that bad on global, I would say. You can definitely use a full Ginyu squad if you wanted to, and just use Gotenks as a leader. But I mean, you are going to have to use items here for sure. But this was not that bad. Special pose wasn't that bad. But I will say that once we also have here the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 that gets her easy on global, then you will see that it's actually pretty good, pretty easy, right? So again, this was not too difficult. The main opponents, which of course was what's his face here, Super Buu and Vegeta, those guys are really tough, right? But there we go, we got another stun, so we're pretty much in the clear to go. So now I make sure I get the Dokkan attack, and I also didn't keep here the Gotenks Super Saiyan 3 on rotation. And the reason why is because he can do a lot of damage, so I will use him against Vegeta if we actually get him on the same rotation. Then I go for the same type key spheres, and now we go for the KO here. So again, I wanted to get the Dokkan attack for the last phase with the Gotenks, but unfortunately we were just shy of beating the Majin Buu. But yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, very impressive with his damage. I think it's something that I personally have underrated, is that the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is phenomenal with the damage here. He has a very good EZA, but I still prefer the Super Saiyan 4s and cooler. But this Gotenks, I would say he's definitely underrated, because I definitely underrated him here, right? So now we go into the next stage, full HP, and we have double stuns, and we have Captain Ginyu. So this right here is make it or break it. If the Gotenks can actually stun everyone, we are good to go, my boys, right? So of course I'm gonna put Captain Ginyu in the front because he's our best defensive unit right now, even though we have type disadvantage with the Goku. So right now I have to try and make sure that we don't get supered by Goku. So I am gonna go ahead and seal up Goku. And then I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in Gotenks' hands by trying stunning everyone here. Again, my Gotenks is only 55%. I did try go back on the banner of Gogeta, which was a huge mistake to try and get another Gotenks. And did not pull anything. So that was a big regret. We are taking 49k per normal, which is insane. But again, we are full HP, so we're pretty much kind of good to go. Now we take 19k after we super attack because Captain Ginyu does raise his defense after he super attacks. And then this Gotenks, the MVP of this run, or of the stage here, actually gets a double super. And in this double super, we actually get here a stun on everyone, which is incredible, right? So 13 is stunned, Goku is stunned, and then Vegeta is stunned. So because of that double super attack at 55%, we were able to get the no item run, which is incredible, right? So of course I go for Vegeta here, because Vegeta I believe might be the weakest one. And he has the lowest HP at this point here, right? So now things are looking really good. We have here also the support from the STR Gotenks, so Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks isn't hit really hard. I make sure I go for Vegeta, and then I have here the STR Gotenks go for Goku to actually maybe get a stun again, also heal up. And then of course here we go back on Vegeta just to make sure that he is going to be taken care of, right? So again, once we actually take care of Vegeta and we take care of Goku, Android 17 is actually really easy because we have a lot of imp units, so we can save him for last. He's not a big threat. And then there goes Gotenks with the beautiful almost one-hit KO. We go on Goku, no stun unfortunately, which is fine. But now we are able to take care of Gotenks. So there you go. Sorry, of Vegeta here. Now he actually does almost survive, but we get the additional attack here, and we actually take care of Vegeta, which is really good. So now we're looking really good, right? So all we have to make sure is that Goku does not super attack, and if that's the case, then we have GG's here. So of course, I'm gonna put Ginyu in the front. We're gonna go for Goku just to make sure that he's taken care of, and then we have here Super Saiyan Gotenks go for Goku as well because he's still a big threat. Android 18 is attacking in the middle, which is fine, and then I have here Gotenks heal up with all those AGL orbs. So again, if we can actually get a stun on Goku, it is GG's because we have so many units here who have type advantage against Android 18. No super attack from Goku in the front, so we're pretty much good to go. We actually get the seal here. And then it goes Gotenks 3.1 with the attack here. But unfortunately, no stun, so that did make me a little bit scared. Because Gotenks at the back could not, you know, from normals, he takes a lot of damage at 55%. No stuns here on the first attack here, but we actually get a double super attack, so at least we are going to raise our defense just a tiny bit. And then we actually get the stun here, which is really good. We take 90k from the normal, but it's pretty much GG's for Goku because now we can actually take him out with the STR Gotenks and also the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And pretty much in the books right here, right? So again, this was pretty good RNG, I would say. Again, the AGL Gotenks definitely came through with that beautiful stun on everyone. But also the SCR Gotenks is really incredible with the Super Saiyan 3. So this was almost a full Gotenks team with a Captain Ginyu, to be honest. And that just shows you how good Gotenks is in the game of Dokkan. So we actually get here a beautiful crit. And now we have your 2.1 or 2 million attack stat on the Android 18. And of course, we actually do not get the stun, which is fine. Because next phase we have double int units. So now we take care of Goku, and then now we have here pretty much GG's against Android 18. So I mean Android 17 here, sorry. So there we go with the no item run. We have a full row of int units just to make sure that Android 17 is taken care of. We're gonna make sure that he's sealed up and stunned. So yeah, there we go. There is the no item run. I thought it would take me a lot more tries, but this was actually pretty easy, I would say. Alright, so let me know down below. Let me know your team builds for this event. You guys find it difficult? You guys find it hard? You could also use the in topos as well, but I only have one in topo, so it is what it is. But yeah, now all we have left is going to be Team Bardock. But we should probably get that done probably by the end of today. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos, comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!